So we are all in agreement about how to approach this, right?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Always so supportive, Mother.
I'm here, aren't I? And I cannot believe this is what you have been texting me about.
This is a family meeting, Tracy, that should have happened a long time ago. Okay, things cannot keep going on the way that they have been, but. We're all gonna be very cool. Yes, there's gonna be no name calling. There's gonna be no raised voices. We're gonna keep the whole thing very civil.
Sure. A calm, rational discussion. We'll play to our family's strengths.
Well, okay, I will start the conversation. The two of you can just keep chiming in and agreeing with me, yeah?
Do I get to speak for myself at any point?
Is just nodding approvingly completely out of the question?
It is.
Fine, okay. But there's gonna be no attacks. There's gonna be no ganging up. We're gonna have a productive family meeting, and by the end of it, I'm sure that he will see reason.
He who? Sorry I'm late. I was on a work call. You said you needed me for a family meeting? About what?
Yes, Michael, we all thought that it was time to sit down and have a little refresher on what it means to live in a house full of children. Because children learn by watching. They watch what we do and how we go on about our lives, which is why it's so important to always set a good example. Because children are like little sponges, Michael. They're always absorbing everything.
Okay, sure, yeah.
And to that end, we feel...
Michael, you're the reason we're all here.
Me? What did I do?
What didn't you do is probably a better question.
Excuse me?
We feel that recent events warrant a conversation about suitable behavior for those of us who are lucky enough to live in this beautiful house. Because we as a family would like to move forward in such a way that adult needs can be met without encroaching on the sensibilities of others or tainting the innocence of young children.
Oh, Olivia, just tell him you're not talking to the Pope.
Michael, my wife is politely attempting to address your choice of trysting spots.
Okay, well, if you're referring to Olivia barging in on me and Jacinda...
Barging? Ha! Barging? There was no barging. The two of you were very obviously pre or post something very interesting right in the living room of the gatehouse where anyone could have walked by and got an eyeful. Just thank God so happened to be me.
That's right. And what if Leo had been the one to barge in on you and...
Or Danny. He's a teenage boy. I don't want you giving him any ideas.
Okay, as a teenage boy, Danny gets ideas when he looks at a paper plate. All right, I think you guys are all overreacting. It's really not that big a deal. Okay?
Well, I don't think we are overreacting, Michael. You're a parent. What if it had been Wiley who walked past and saw you, huh? We'd all be having the conversation about the birds and the bees a lot sooner than any of us is prepared for.
I don't think I need to remind anyone. I lived in the gatehouse for years. Okay, I'm comfortable there.
Too comfortable.
Okay, yeah, maybe we could have gone upstairs, but it's not like we were having sex in the stables or the nursery or Tracy's bedroom.
Well,
Michael, stop. Look, we're all adults here, and I know that it can be difficult to find privacy in this house, and I'm sure the next time you bring Jacinda home...
Well, he's gonna keep his clothes on?
Yes, that.
Ned, when did you become such a prude, huh?
This is not about being prudish, Michael. And frankly, it's not really even about the locale.
Okay, what's it about then?
It's about your choice of partners. That's the real issue.